What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends. And lucky you guys, you get the webcam for 2 videos in a row now. So I guess you should feel blessed, maybe. I don't know. Some people probably say I have a face for radio, so who knows. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into it. We have got this announcement in the content creator notifications today talking about this series of Valentine's Day 10x events that Plarium is going to be doing for next week, or for this weekend, and a little bit into next week. So we're going to be having on Friday a chance to get Bellinor and Zavia on a 10x. Saturday is going to be Cupidus and Venus. You've got Siphi, Flame Tongue, and Cardio on Sunday, and then Monday you're going to have Rhodos and Siphi. So there you go. We just had this crazy, insane spending weekend for Kymar. So what do? They go ahead and they bring Siphi into the mix. So very interesting. They've been having a lot of Siphi 10x's recently. It seems like probably because those are big profit makers for them, but we're already seeing some people hype this up. I'm even seeing some people saying, beware the 10x, who have said that in the past, but then also pulled for the 10x's and then complained about how bad the 10x rates are. So basically what I wanted to come out with this video today is just say, mainly to my fellow players, my fellow content creators, let's not hype up this 10x. Let's go one 10x event. Let's not do any videos. Let's not pull any shards, because you've all been complaining about how the 10x rates are so bad, need to be changed to a 20x or a 50x. But then every single summon event, everybody hypes it up. Everybody does the shard pulls. Everybody posts the videos about the hundreds of shards they pulled and all the legendaries they got. We've got to stop this, okay? It's not good for the overall long-term health of the game. It's misleading for a lot of players that look up to you guys and then go and blow all their shards on these events and then get upset because they don't pull all the legendaries. They have nothing to show for it. Influences some of them even to spend more money and gamble even more on the shards. So I just think it would be really cool if for once we didn't hype this event up. It's a little too late for that, but unfortunately. And we just didn't show off all the shard pulls this week. Maybe we try just to go one weekend without a shard pull video. I know that would be hard, but I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be nice if it did. I'm going to go over the chart we put up a long time ago. I think it was the last time there was a 10x. There was a 10x Siphi with Necrit and Little Miss Annie. And we talked about how bad the void odds are back then. This time it's only going to be one champion in the 10x pool, so it'll be a little bit different. And the other thing too is the information on the chart's a little outdated because it's from August of last year. So basically there's been a couple more void legendaries added to the pool. Leorius. I'm trying to think of the new guy from Shadowkin they just added in who's terrible. I can't remember his name. And then Vlad, I believe, was a Void Fusion who's been added in since then. So the odds are actually worse. And basically on the chart, if you're going for one champion in a 10x, if there's only one champion, so in Siphi's case, you would need about 550 to 600 void shards just to get to the 50-50 shot at pulling Siphi as the legendary. That's it's so bad. And then you see these people pulling thousands upon thousands of shards during the Kymar event, and you just wonder, what math are you guys looking at that makes you think you have a legitimate chance at pulling these champions? And this is why I just hate to see all the complaints afterward, because this information is out there. Everybody knows about it. They know how bad it is. And it's don't waste your money. Don't waste your shards. Don't fall for the hype videos and we pulled 800 and got all the legendaries. It's just not going to happen. For 95% of us. Yeah, there's going to be the person, like myself on my free-to-play account, my first 10 pull on Ancients, I pulled a second Kymar. That happens. It's RNG. That's the name of the game. I then pulled 140 on my main account that I had saved up for the next guaranteed champion event because I wanted to try to get Kymar. And I got 3 legendaries that weren't Kymar. So that's just how it happens. You're not going to be consistently pulling these 10x legendaries. The odds are terrible. You can see it on the chart. 550 to 600 shards just to have a 50-50 chance, which the odds are worse again, like they've added more voids into the pool. And most of us don't have 500 void shards to begin with. I mean, that's the other thing too, is if you're not whaling out big time on this game, if you're not a Platinum Arena player who's at the top end spending tens of thousands of dollars, these events just are not worth it. It's stupid to pull on these events, quite honestly. You don't have any chance because you can't even get 500 void shards unless you've been saving up for a while, or you're just a mega whale, because I don't think the packs they bring out even allow you to get near that number of void shards. And that's kind of intentional. Actually, there's a reason they don't want you getting too many voids, because it does create scarcity of a resource in the game that drives spending. I won't get into that too much because there's people that are much better at talking about that. In fact, I'm going to link a video down below in the comments that Kizzle recently made about the void shards. I think he teamed up with HD60 on this one. Awesome video. Kind of gets into some of the stuff I talk about too all the time, with how they just want you to constantly be chasing the carrot. So go watch Kizzle's video. If you don't follow Kizzle, you should follow him. He does a lot of great insight videos on Plarium. Talks about how they're money driven, goes into all the financials, very deep dive. So good stuff there. And he talked about the scarcity issue with the void shards, why they really don't want you pulling the void legendaries, which is why the odds are so terrible, because it encourages the spenders to keep on spending and to keep chasing the carrot, and keeps them interested in the game, which is why we only see these super powerful void champions like the new Shadowkin only come out every so often. It's like we had Siphi come out a while back. Now we've got this new void Fox legendary in the game, and that's going to be the new carrot, because their data probably shows them that a lot of the top end whales and platinum players or probably have the +4 Siphi by now. They probably have an empowered Siphi and whatever else, the empowered Trundas. So now they need a new toy to chase. So we had the Kymar event so that all the top end whales could get their +4 Kymars for Platinum Arena. And so now we're going to have the new Void Champion that comes out and is now the one that everybody wants, the one that everyone's going to keep chasing. So after a while, they just will continue to bring these champions in to further drive spending. And we just have to show them as a community that we're not going to stand up for this stuff anymore. If you want things to change, if you want the summon rates to get better, you've got to stop pulling shards, and you've got to stop influencing other people to pull shards. And we've just got to stop falling for these bait events. I will not be pulling during any of this 10x. I'll be pulling for whatever I need to do to finish the summon rush for the fusion, and that will be it. I've decided for the most part that I save my shards for guaranteed events now. It's not that hard for me with running Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss every day to get a lot of ancient shards. I have a decent amount of voids from that too, but I quit buying void packs back during the last Krisk 10x, I think it was. Krisk is one of my most wanted champions in this game. I do not have him as of yet, and his 10x I think was the last time that I actually spent on shard packs. I've had probably pulled about 200 voids to get Krisk, and I pulled a little Miss Annie, and I was not happy. And I think I was actually, venting to HG about it, and I was just like, it's ridiculous that, you have to go so hard just to get one void legendary, and then it's not the one that's featured, it's not the one that you wanted. And, he was telling me, and that was at the time when he was kind of educating me on how bad the odds were, and when I saw that, I was like, wow. Once you look at the math and the numbers, it's like, you really, if you're a smart person, you're like, why do I waste my time and my money doing this? It's just pointless. And that was kind of the time when I realized, at the point I'm at in the game where, I've done the hard Tomb Tower, we're in Gold 4, Gold 5 Arena, no problem. We farm it all week. Could probably push into low plat if I really wanted to, but I still need to go and farm some gear for that. But it's like, if you really want to go for that top end plat arena, if you really want to compete at that level, you've got to spend tens of thousands of dollars at this point. And I sat down and looked at that, and I was just like, it's not worth it. I'm not buying another shard pack. It's just not worth it. There's no point to it. I have all the champions I need to do 99% of the content in this game. I'm not going to chase 10x events anymore. It's just stupid. And that was kind of my wake-up moment, was when they did the Krisk 10x, and I realized just how little chance you have to actually get these 10x champions. I've got lucky on a couple of them. I got Sir Nick on his 10X. I got Duchess on one of her 10Xs off Ancients. And I think that was it. That's pretty much, those were the two. And Duchess obviously is a pretty big champion to get there. But by and large, I pulled for Krisk on his 10X. That was the one that kind of turned me off to it. And then I think on the Hegemon 10X, I got somebody else that wasn't. It was a Void Legendary, but it wasn't a really good one. So it's like and it just makes you feel bad, especially if you're spending money. If you're a top spender, even if you're not a top spender, some of those Void packs are $70, $100, and you're just like, man. And it's like, it doesn't even give you that much of a rush. It's like you get that money. Like, everybody talks about the dopamine. I don't understand that, because like, you're not getting that much dopamine. It's like you buy a shard pack, you're literally done with the pulls in 5 minutes. So you've either hit that high and you got your champion, or you spent all that money and you literally got 5 minutes of excitement. And now you're completely upset, you're mad, you're drained, you have no energy anymore, and you're either going to go buy more if you're addicted to the gambling aspect of it, or you're just going to be in a really bad mood. When you could take that money and go to the movies, go out to the casino, actually. If you're going to gamble, go to the casino. Play the dollar slots, play dollar blackjack, have some fun, hang out with your friends, have a couple drinks, go out to dinner, you can enjoy that. And when you put it in that perspective, and you realize how bad the summoning odds are, it kind of makes you not want to spend on the shards anymore. So, kind of went off on a tangent here. I kind of apologize. I tend to ramble a lot about this stuff because it's something I really think is a problem in the game. And I'm just tired of seeing all the negative influence from a lot of the content creators who it's like, let's hype up this shard pull event. Then let's complain about the shard pull event. And then let's go to Plarium, and we're in CC chat asking people that work with Plarium why we can't have a 20X or a 50X. And it's like we said in the last video. The Plarium executives are sitting there looking at it like, wait, how much money did we make on Kymar? 2X, 10X? Yeah, let's just keep doing it. Why do we need to change the summon rates? They're spending a ton of money every time we do one of these events. So, as I've said a million times in the past, until we stop spending on these stupid events where we have little chance to actually get the champion, nothing's going to change. So, if you keep making your videos hyping up the events, and you keep making your videos about, I pulled 800 Void Shards, I pulled 400 Ancients, I pulled 80 Sacreds and didn't get my dude, they're not going to care. They're not going to change anything, and your audience is going to follow along with you and continue to spend and continue to pull shards, and nothing's going to happen. So I can't stress that enough. Until we change our behavior, Plarium is not going to change their behavior. That's the main takeaway here that we need to focus on. So again, open letter, open plea to all my fellow content creators this weekend. Let's not make a big deal about this 10X. Let's not go all out pulling for Siphi and Rotos and telling everybody they got to go pull these champions for their account, because it's just a bad look for us, and it's not something we need to be doing. We need to influence Plarium to change the game for the better, not continue to reward them for what at times is their pretty poor management of the game. So let's not pull shards. Let's not glorify pulling shards this weekend, and let's change the tune a little bit and see if maybe we can accomplish things that way. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Rambled on long enough. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.